Welcome back to our NCAA football win total series. Continuing on the Big 12, we're on to Nebraska. It's been a while since Nebraska was good. Mike Riley went to a bowl in 2016 after going 9-4, losing the Music City Bowl. Mike Riley then went 4-8 in 2017 and was gone. They bring in Scott Frost, and Scott Frost's best year was 5-7 in 2019. He started 1-2 in 2022 and was fired. Mickey Joseph took over the rest of the way, and then it was time for a new head coach, enter Matt Rule. And Matt Rule's first season didn't get started off well. They lost at Minnesota, then they lost at Colorado. They beat Northern Illinois and Louisiana Tech, then lose to Michigan. They won at Illinois, won against Northwestern, won against Purdue, but then losses to at Michigan State, Maryland, at Wisconsin in overtime, and Iowa to end the year. Matt Rule's first year in Nebraska ends up being 5-7. One of the major issues last year was the offense. The offense was awful. In comes Dylan Raiola. Dylan Raiola is a true freshman. He was supposed to be the Georgia quarterback. Actually, before that, he looked like he was going to go to be USC's next quarterback with Lincoln Riley. He ends up committing to Nebraska, and the true freshman has won the job. He has what is projected to be NFL talent. He should be a powerful thrower, but he is a freshman. He is going to make mistakes. He doesn't have a lot of help at wide receiver. Jamal Banks and Isaiah Naylor are their two guys coming in. Jamal Banks from Wake Forest. Isaiah Naylor is technically from Texas, but he was hurt all of last year. He did have 12 touchdowns at Wyoming 2 years ago. And there's Thomas Fedone, the tight end. He was second on the team with just 25 catches last year. Further, there's not much of a running game. Gabe Ervin will probably be the main guy. He missed most of last year. The top rusher for Nebraska last year was Hendrick Harburg, who ran for 447 yards as the quarterback. Offensive line needs to step up as well. It wasn't wonderful last year. They do have some decent size in center Ben Scott and Turner Corcoran, the offensive guard. The defense was good last year, though. The defense was really, really good. It starts out with Nash Hutchmacher, huge anchor at the nose. Ty Robinson's another great run stopper. And they have Jamari Butler on the other side, 5.5 sacks last year. Jevin Wright and John Bullock both had a great years, 101 tackles combined. They bring in a Syracuse transfer, Stephen Thompson, also to be an inside linebacker there. The secondary depth is young, but the top guys are good. Tommy Hill had 4 picks last year. They bring in Bly Hill from St. Francis on the other side. Isaac Gifford's back at the safety spot. The defense is fine. The offense just has to get moving. That's a lot of pressure on a freshman quarterback, although the schedule does start semi-favorably for him. August 31st, they host UTEP. That will be a win. September 7th, they get Colorado at home. I lean win in that one. I do think Nebraska's the better team overall. September 14th, Northern Iowa at home. That will be a win. September 21st, Illinois at home. I think they get the win in that one. September 28th, they're at Purdue. I like them in that one as well. I think they could start 5-0. October 5th, though, they get Rutgers. I think they're going to lose that first game there. October 12th is their first bye of the year. October 19th, at Indiana. I lean win there. October 26th, they're at Ohio State. That will be a loss. November 2nd, UCLA. I do think that the offense will be good enough, and that defense is definitely good enough to get the win there. November 9th is another bye. November 16th is USC. I don't think they can score enough. They'll take the loss there. November 23rd, home against Wisconsin. I lean win in that one. I think the defense can hold Wisconsin enough to keep them in that. And then November 29th at Iowa, one of the best defenses and a freshman quarterback. That's going to be a loss. I expect a huge improvement for this team. I think they're going to get 7.5 or 7 wins, but the over/under sitting at 7.5, and we are going to take the under. I think this is a 7-5, 6-16. We're going to take the under 7.5 at -115, sitting on Ballybet, also available on Bet Rivers, and that's going to be our pick. If you like this content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share it with your friends. We'll see you next time.